The Walking Dead Season 2. Is it worth a buy? Well, what is it? Well, first of all, The Walking Dead. If you haven't heard of The Walking Dead, this is based on the comic book The Walking Dead. There was a whole Season 1 that was released earlier this year. Fabulous, fabulous game. And this is the second part. This is Season 2. Now, what you get for this, when you buy it, you get all the episodes for Season 2. So you don't just get the first episode. I think there's 5 that you're going to get. Each episode plays around about 1 hour 45 minutes per episode. So it is very good value for money because it is very immersive. It is a great story. You really do make a connection with the characters. The voice acting is top draw. It's really, really good. And you play through this story of a zombie apocalypse and you have to make life and death decisions. You decide which way the story goes. There are a lot of key decisions to be made. You have to build up friendship and trust with people, or if you don't, they may turn around and put a cap in your ass. It's a very, very violent, very, very brutal game. It's very sad. It does get quite emotional at times, and if you are like me and you get right into it, it does make grown men cry. But enough of that. Season 2 carries on where Season 1 left off, where Clementine is with Omid and Christy. And I'm not going to tell you what happens, but suffice to say, Clementine goes through hell in Season 2, meets a lot of new people, some good, some not so good, meets a lot of zombies, and a few other things, which I don't want to spoil it too much, but in fact I don't want to spoil it at all for you. If you have not played Season 1, then pick it up and play it all the way through, and then pick up the 400 Days DLC, then play this, because they are all interconnected. The decisions you make in Season 1 and the 400 Days DLC will affect this series here. So, I mean, you can just play from here if you want, but you're going to miss a lot if you do that. So I strongly advise you pick up Season 1 and the 400 Days DLC, and then this. The only negative thing I'm going to say about this is that it did have, for the first time in a Telltale game that I've played, it had some bugs. And I'm 99.9% certain that a patch will be released imminently that fixes them. There weren't story-breaking bugs or game-breaking bugs. They were just simply, I was in these bedrooms and there was some characters just standing there that shouldn't have been there. You couldn't interact with them in any way, and they were only there for a few seconds. But it killed the immersion, and it should not have been allowed, and it should never have got past quality control. But it did, and I'm going to mention that, and that took a bit of shine off what was actually a really, really good game and a really, really good first episode for Season 2. I'm sure that this won't happen again. It is forgivable because the game is so damn good, and it is still, despite that, definitely worth buying.